Hi, it's Dr. Mark Hyman. In 2010, after the terrible earthquake in Haiti, I went down there with a group of doctors and was one of the first docs on the ground there and saw unimaginable horror. There were 300,000 people dead, 300,000 injured, and we went to the main hospital in the city, Port-au-Prince. And we set up a makeshift operating room and we started triaging people and we helped people. And it was gruesome conditions. We used hacksaws and vodka. There was no water. There was no sanitation. It was headlamps for operating. And a few medical students showed up to help. Their homes had been destroyed, their school was destroyed, and yet they showed up day after day, cleaning up, helping with all the jobs that no one else wanted to do. And one of them was a young man named August Joseph, who I befriended and began to help after I came back. And he had no way to finish medical school. He had no money, he had no funding, and I took care of him. I paid for his medical school. I got him an apartment. I helped his mother, who was diabetic, and his family. And now, a few years ago, there was a terrible tropical storm that ripped off the tin roof on their little shack. And they had nowhere to be, nowhere to stay. They had no plumbing, no running water. And so I built them a cinder block house, a little cinder block house, but still no plumbing. And it's rough. There's 14 of them living in this tiny little 2-room cinder block house with no sanitation. And it's tough for them. And I get emails and calls from August regularly, and I brought him up to America to spend some time with me, and I took him to Cleveland Clinic, and I'm trying to get him to actually do a residency in family medicine and community medicine here in the United States. But it breaks my heart when I hear his stories and when he shares them with me. And I recently started an Indiegogo campaign to help raise money to help his family build a house, to have more than just 2 rooms where they're all sleeping on top of each other, and give them a little bit of sanitation and just a little bit of hope. A little bit can go a long way. So I'm not asking you to do a huge thing. I'm asking you to do a small thing. You know, Mother Teresa said there are no great acts. There are only small acts done with great love. So a little bit can make a huge difference. And thank you for supporting August and his family.